Hey everybody, welcome. This is my first Facebook Live, so we'll see how this goes. I have to do this via my phone, so yeah, I feel like I'm just taking a selfie. So for those of you I have not met before, my name is Katie, and I am a holistic nutritionist, and I specialize in preconception and fertility nutrition. So it's a pretty cool area. A lot of new studies are showing just really like the really importance of getting your body ready and getting your nutrients and everything that you possibly can do to make yourself the healthiest person in order to have really healthy babies. So these studies are showing that your body before you've even conceived can really impact the health of that future baby up until later in the year. Not even like just your pregnancy and when they're a baby, but long-term effects. So things like heart disease, diabetes, those things can be impacted from things that you do before that baby is even conceived. So it's a pretty cool area, and I'm so excited to be able to share my knowledge with you and help you, and really looking forward to making the world a better place and allowing people to be healthier and happier, hopefully. So yeah, that's me. I am just coming off maternity leave, so just getting back into the swing of things. This is the first time I've ever been on Facebook Live, so hopefully you can see me and hear me. If you can't, maybe send me a Facebook message so that I know. But otherwise, yeah, this is exciting. A few other things you should know about me. I post regular things to my Facebook page. I'm not taking any clients at the moment, but that's likely to change in the next couple of weeks. But stay tuned. I'm just working on getting my website up and running, so as soon as that is out, I will likely be opening up a couple spots to take clients. What else? I have a private Facebook group. It's called Fertile Beginnings, so if you just go to, let me see here, I believe it is facebook.com/groups. Yeah, /groups/fertile beginnings/. That will take you right there, and you can request to join. It is a private group to keep your information and your questions private, so you have a safe space, non-judgmental, to just chat about all things that are on your mind. Another thing, if you want to know more about me, more about the information that's out there in fertility and preconception, and learning about different topics, how you can apply it to yourself, I do send out weekly emails. So if you scroll to the top of my Facebook page, there is a link there. It's pinned to the top, so if you're on your phone, you'll have to search for the pinned messages. Click on that and you can sign up, and then you'll get weekly emails right to your inbox, which is awesome. I also share any of the latest information, so as soon as my website is up, those will be the first people to find out about it. Tomorrow, I believe, will be the next time newsletter is going out, so if you sign up now, then make sure to check your junk mail or spam folder. There's a confirmation email that you have to click on, but click on that. That is Canadian laws, so you'll have to find that, and then it's super easy. I'm making this sound complicated. It's not. Just go to my Facebook page, scroll to the top, click on the link, check your email for the confirmation, click that, and then you will be good to go. And all your lovely information will be sent right to your inbox. So that's a cool way to keep in contact with me. If you have questions throughout this, feel free to post them. If you don't want them to be shown on here, feel free to private message me or join our Facebook group. I'm happy to answer questions there. If I don't know the answers, I'm happy to look them up or find someone that does. So today I just wanted to do a couple things because this is my first time. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that aren't always discussed necessarily, or maybe not in this way, with fertility. So probably the most common one that you'll hear is stress. If you just stop stressing, don't think about it, things will happen. I'm sure you've heard that before, which is really lovely advice. If it was that easy, you think you would just do it, right? So they always make it sound such like a simple thing. Now, the thing with stress is that a lot of times we think of stress, we think of it as an emotional thing, which it is. And it's actually an important thing for us to have. Our bodies react in the way that they do for survival techniques. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Just in today's society, we tend to have stress like 24/7. It's a chronic state now that we're in. So that's kind of where the issue comes in. We want to learn how to properly manage it so that we can control it and let it happen when it needs to happen, and not so much when it doesn't need to. So emotional is a big part of it. And I always share lots of tips and advice with my clients, or on the Facebook group. If you want to know more about that, you can just ask me and we can chat more about that. But for doing that, and then the other aspect that really isn't talked about much is the physical part. So you can put a lot of physical stress on your body through things like extreme exercise or different foods, your environment. So we talk a lot about, looking to your home and getting rid of as many chemicals and toxins that are in your environment, because that's going to reduce the stress load on your body. Your body's not going to have to, figure out what to do with these and to be defending them. So, it's really something to consider. And there's, again, lots of different areas to do that. Our environment, the world we live in, you're never going to be toxic free. It's really impossible, but reducing that load as much as you can is very beneficial. So, don't stress about that. You're not going to be able to do it all, but the best you can do is great, and there's lots of options. So you can do things like checking out the Environmental Working Group's website, which I believe is ewg.org. And they have lots of tips, information. You can type in, stuff in your house, and it will come up with a rating to let you know, whether it's good, bad, what's in it that's causing it to be bad or good. So that's a really great resource. If you have never heard of that, go and check it out. It's awesome. And that goes for like bath and body products. Like they do all sorts of stuff. In the summer, they have a sunscreen one they do. So check that website out. It's awesome. Also physical, again, food. Like a lot of our food, if you're buying from the grocery store, packaged stuff it can be really toxic and really foreign to our body. It's really processed food now. So when you're consuming it, our body's like, what is this and what am I supposed to do with that? And that can cause physical stress. So really adjusting your eating habits, making changes there, buying local is usually helpful, buying organic. Again, checking out the Environmental Working Group's website. You can get the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen if you've never heard of that before. Every year they go through the produce and they will come out with the top 12 foods that are highest in pesticides. So those, buying organic can be really expensive, so that's usually what I recommend, is buying those top 12 organic, and the rest, if you can't afford it, then that's fine. I would just focus on that top 12. And then the Clean 15 are the ones with the least amount of pesticides. So, you can always shift what you're eating to more of those and less of the high toxin ones. So again, really good resource for you to check out. So when it comes to stress, just, there's so many different aspects and areas where stress can come from. So it's a little bit easier to manage, or different ways you can take that on than sometimes people originally think. So yeah, just remembering there's emotional and there's physical. So reducing it from both aspects will be really helpful to your body. The other big area that I just wanted to discuss today is sleep. This is one that, is super undervalued in our society, and I feel like is not discussed very often. It's really important for health in general, but definitely when it comes to preconception, fertility, hormones, sleep is so important. To the point where studies have actually shown that those people who work shift work have more difficulties conceiving than those who work like a regular 9-to-5 job, because their sleep is really impacted, and that has a huge impact on our health. So Sleep, getting regular, consistent sleep is super important. This is the time when, your body really gets the time to rebuild and recharge and clean itself. So this is when your liver really goes to work, getting rid of those toxins and the things that might be causing extra stress on your body. So you need to give it the opportunity to do that. And if you're not getting, good quality, proper, consistent sleep, then your body might not have time to do that. And then again with stress, this is a time when your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone, really has time to correct itself, build more, do everything that it needs to do. So a lot of people have cortisol problems, which, let's say you are the type of person who right before bed, you're like pumped and, you're ready to, clean your house and go to the gym and do all these things that, you shouldn't be doing right before bed necessarily. You should be winding down and feeling sleepy and like you're ready for a rest at the end of the day. And in the morning is when you should have that like, okay, I just had a full night's sleep and let's take on the day. Yeah. So if that's you who, you get all that energy at night, and in the morning you feel like you've been hit by a bus and you just need to go back into bed. That's a good indicator that your cortisol levels are off. So again, going back to stress, your stress needs to be better managed, and if you have more sleep, this will really help that. This is a huge topic. I could talk about this for a long time, but just another, main thing, again, bringing that back to fertility, is that the precursors, the ingredients that you need to make your stress hormone are the same ingredients that you need to make your sex hormones. So, I'm drawing a blank right now. Excuse me, your progesterone. So, and cortisol is your stress hormone, so that is like the main hormone in your body, and it will come first before anything else. So if you're stressed out all the time, your body's going to use those ingredients to make cortisol before progesterone. So if you're having troubles conceiving, it could be because your progesterone levels are actually low, in a result of just being overstressed and your body having to make all that cortisol. So that's something to consider. People who have miscarriages regularly often have low progesterone. You really need those levels in order to carry out a pregnancy. So, it's really all connected. Your body is all connected, and that's what I really like to work with my clients. And we discuss all aspects of their life and health and how it all connects. And it might sound overwhelming, but really just changing a couple small things can make huge impacts on a lot of aspects of your health. So basically that is that. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. Come on over to my page, come on over to my group. We can chat more there, and I would be happy to chat with you. I love this. Hopefully you can see me, hopefully you can hear me, and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Maybe we can make this a regular thing. I'd love to get to know you better. Doing things online is pretty cool now that I can chat with you all from my home. So have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye!